What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kilo Loco. I'm back. I told you that I was coming back. If you saw it on Twitter, you better believe your boy Kilo Loco. He's back. Yes. All right, guys. So yes, I am back. Kilo Loco is back, but a couple of things have changed since the last time that we've spoke, and I just wanted to go over that real quick with you on, why it is that I disappeared from YouTube in the first place, and what's going on with the channel now, and where I'm actually headed. So what pretty much happened is I was buying a house, right? And you guys might have noticed if you caught the devlogs, if you guys actually watched the devlogs, you might have noticed that I was in the process of buying a house. And what I was trying to do was I was trying to handle everything by myself. And it actually turned out, buying a house actually turned out being the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. It was the hardest thing ever. And I was actually trying to do it by myself, not in regards to purchase the house by myself, but do all the paperwork by myself. You see, my wife, she's at home with the boys, and she was working at the time, and that was just a whole lot of stress that she already had to deal with on a daily basis, and I didn't want to stress her out, so I took on the burden of making sure that I handled all the paperwork, all the phone calls, pretty much all that stuff. And actually towards the very end, 2 days before we ended up getting it, yes, we did get it. This is my new office. I actually had like a mental breakdown. Like I just couldn't take it. It was so much stress. I just broke. I just broke. I broke down and I started crying. It was so much stress. And I actually had given up YouTube probably like 2-3 weeks before that. And the reason I gave up YouTube is just quite simply, I was trying to give you guys daily content at that time. And I was also working full time, and I was also doing mentoring, and I was also doing, contracting work. So I had a lot of things on my plate, and I just couldn't keep doing YouTube. It was too much of a demand, and I just had to cut out the stuff that wasn't giving me money and helping our situation and getting the house pretty much. So there's that. So after we actually got the house, what ended up happening was my wife, she was no longer working, so she was with the boys 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm still working a lot, and when I still have to go out to Santa Monica, FYI, that's a 3.5 hour commute. What would end up happening is, she didn't feel comfortable staying alone in the house, being alone, just a woman with 2 young boys, and she didn't feel comfortable. So we were working through that entire situation. Lastly, what ended up happening is I actually noticed that nobody really cared for the first 2 months when I was gone from YouTube. Like nobody even noticed, I don't think. And that was kind of like a step back for me. It allowed me to take a step back and realize, you know what, like your content really, it's not that, like nobody really cares that much for your content. So it allowed me to take a step back and realize, hey, I don't have to go 7 days a week on YouTube, especially not for, the content that I was putting out. I was doing live streams, I was doing, coding tutorials, I was doing, the devlogs, I was doing all kinds of different stuff. But it took a couple weeks before I actually got a comment asking like, hey, are you okay or whatever. And I do appreciate, those of you that reach out, and even if you didn't reach out, it's fine. It's not like it hurts my feelings or anything. It just gave me like better perspective on what's important in life. So that's why I decided to extend my absence from YouTube. So with that realization in mind, it allowed me to take a step back and really focus on what it is that I am truly passionate about. Now, I wasn't really passionate about doing, mentoring on coding subjects. So I am actually not going to be offering mentoring anymore. I'm not passionate about working for more people in the struggle of trying to find different contracts. Like, well, it wasn't really a struggle, but like just dealing with all the business end of contracting. So I won't be doing contracting anymore. And I actually realized, you know what, like what I want to do is I pretty much want to help people find what it is that they're passionate about and help them, make money from that passion. So taking a step towards that direction about finding something that you might be passionate about and making money from that. If you were following along in the devlogs, you also noticed that I was in the process of joining a school, teaching for a school, and that has actually launched. It's called SoCal Tech Academy, and that is where I actually teach class. And I'm teaching people that know nothing about code and giving them all the information that they need so that they can pretty much apply as a junior iOS developer. So it's part online and part in class. So I've been working on that for the past couple of weeks, and I freaking love it. I love teaching people. I love being, one-on-one with people, and showing them something that's going to overall pretty much just benefit them and their entire lives. So SoCal Tech Academy, it has really helped me take a step in the direction of, doing more of what I'm passionate about, which is, helping people find ways to better their lives. So like I just said, my passion is pretty much showing people how to monetize their passion. Like, I'm passionate about making everybody else kind of happy. Like, if I could get you guys to be passionate about something, and then or you find your passion yourself, and then I can help you turn that into a business, like, that's what I'm all about. So those of you that follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you might have noticed that I've been kind of slowly promoting this thing called Hone My Hustle, which is going to be my new YouTube channel, and I'm going to be focusing on showing you guys how to turn your passion into a business, and everything that goes along with that, tips, tricks, strategies, tools, all these different things I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to try to help as many people as possible, because that's really what I want to do. But don't worry, Kilo Loco, the tutorials channel, it's here to stay. I'm actually going to still be working on the Kilo Loco channel, putting out those Swift programming tutorials, and I'm actually getting feedback from you guys on Twitter on what it is that you kind of want, what format you kind of want it in, and I'm going to be working on that. Like, for instance, we're going to be mainly focusing on doing everything programmatically. And then also, based off of the analytics that I have on YouTube, I want to make sure that you guys are getting the content that you're kind of interested in, which pretty much seems to be like related towards data. So things like core data, networking, just things like that. So I'm gonna be mainly focusing on those like more intermediate areas that are essentially going to help you in while you already have a job. So I'm gonna probably shift away from the beginner content, because that's what the school is for, SoCal Tech Academy. That's what my classes are for. And what I want YouTube to be is to be a place where I can kind of help you with these little things that will pretty much help your project. But I also want to let you know that I'm also going to be teaching online courses. The kiloloco.com website is going to be hosting the courses that I put out, and I'm actually going to put out the very first course today, which is going to be the Mastering iOS Notifications course, which I recorded as a partner with DevSlopes a couple of months back. So that's going to be available to you guys starting today. You can either purchase the class outright by itself, or you can subscribe for the low rate of $8 a month, and that will give you access to not only that course, but it's going to give you access to all the other courses that I plan on putting out through the future. So it's like a membership to the Kilo Loco coding platform. But going back over to Hone My Hustle, my new venture, my new passion about what I want to do and what I want to really promote and focus on, I need your guys' help with this transition. And that brings me to what you guys probably saw in the title, which is that $100 giveaway. I'm actually going to be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card, and the winner is going to be based off of the person that gets randomly selected from the Gleam IO competition or the giveaway thing that I have. Anyway, there's 13 or 14 ways that you could win. And depending on which action you do, you can have multiple tickets. So one thing might be worth one ticket, but something that I feel is more important might be worth like 3 tickets or something like that. And all it is it's simply like subscribing to my channel, you know, following me on like Twitter, Instagram, things like that. It's very simple stuff. All you have to do is click around and you have an opportunity to win $100. So I think that's a great incentive and an easy way for you to possibly win $100 on Amazon, which, I mean, you can buy almost anything on Amazon, right? I just need a little bit of help in order to hone my hustle up to the next level, so when I start putting out content, it starts getting shared and seen by multiple people. And I hope that it's able to help you as a developer, you know, kind of think about some of the things that you can do so that you can make sure that, you know, development, as long as it's your passion, you can make development into your own business so that you're not completely relying on a company and you're always, you know, going to be having stable income in your life. So the competition ends on July 8th, and I want you guys to make sure that you guys enroll and help me out, but also get a chance to win that $100 gift card so that it can also help you out. And I'm hoping that, you know, you're not just doing this just, you know, for the possibility of winning $100, but I'm also hoping that you know, the content that I start putting out is also going to be beneficial to you and actually valuable to you. It's not like you're just following me just to follow me, but it's actually something that's going to help you in the long run. So I really hope that it's something that is going to be aligned with your interests as well. But make sure that you do look at the link in the description. It's going to be the Gleam IO link, and you just go there, you just click on the check mark, or you click on the plus. It will give you a prompt, like it will say subscribe to the Kilo Loco channel. And if you're already subscribed, what it will do is, as long as you go to the you know, go to the site or whatever, follow the action, and then go back over to Gleam IO and then hit continue, it will be able to verify that. So I mean, it's just a matter of a couple of clicks, and then, you know, you have your chance to win $100. So I want to just leave it right there. This video is long enough. You know how your boy likes to ramble on, but I am coming back with the Swift tutorials, so don't worry about that. You're gonna get your Swift tutorials every Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. Next Sunday I will have your very first Swift tutorial coming back in, and then for Hone My Hustle, I'll be putting out 2 videos a week. Not sure which days they're going to be landing on, but make sure you subscribe there. And then also in the Gleam IO competition, you'll actually see that I'm selling a t-shirt, a Code Passionately t-shirt, which is pretty cool. And you might want to check that out. I have mine in the mail. It's coming. It should be here on Wednesday. So I'm super excited about that. But thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate it. And thank you for your support. You guys are #1. You made it all the way to the end of this video. And I love you. And I'm coming back with those funny ass tutorials. So don't worry.